Hello, welcome to Outside Xbox, your watching show of the week. I'm Mike.
And I'm Jane, and this week in Fallout 4, I inspired hope in the people of the wasteland. No, wait, not hope, the other thing. Terror. It was for research.
So basically it's a game about messing with NPCs, fancy outfits, and sarcasm?
Well, it depends on how you play it, Mike. Fallout 4 is many things to many people, including a superb sandbox for messing with NPCs, wearing fancy outfits and being sarcastic.
Do you think you could go help out with the settlement?
Oh, good. I was hoping for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's got all the open world wasteland wandering we'd been dreaming of, along with the trashed retro futuristic style and satisfying VATS enhanced shooting we love about Fallout. But the part of the game that's really eating up my time right now is Fallout 4's new base building. Fallout 4 introduces free-form base building, known as settlements, and once you've tried it you'll wonder how Fallout ever went without it, because this new system for salvaging materials and constructing bases is a perfect fit for your scavenger lifestyle. At last, all the tat you obsessively collect in Fallout games has a proper purpose, besides encumbering you so you can't run. You can scrap it for raw materials to create walls, doors, floors and furniture for all the homeless NPCs who had been waiting for an heroic carpenter to come along and build them a house.
Do I look like a carpenter to you?
Oh, and a nightclub, and some disco balls. You've got to get the essentials in first. You'll also craft traps and guard posts to keep your settlers safe from raiders, but not safe from you. Because you know how in The Sims you always end up building a swimming pool and trying to drown your Sims in it? Well, for me, in Fallout 4, that translates to building a cage with a Tesla mine in it to try zapping people, to see what would happen.
Oh, damn.
Interesting. Or there was the time I built the lovely no-bid apartment in the middle of a radioactive pond to research the science of radioactive ponds. This lady is probably thrilled to be advancing the cause of radiation research. And that's really the beauty of Fallout 4's easy, breezy, flexible and absorbing base building. You can really express yourself by building horrifying research labs.
Oh, damn.
I don't just have horrifying research labs, I've got other stuff as well.
Oh yeah, me too. You should see my place in Diamond City. You'd barely know there'd been an apocalypse.
Alright, let's have a look.
Okay, no problem. Here we are at my place in wonderful Diamond City, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Pretty good location right here in the market square. I can get some noodles from a robot. I can get a haircut, buy drugs from this drug dealer, buy a baseball bat studded with nails. Diamond City's got it all for the modern man who wants to live in a corrugated iron shed. So let's go inside and have a look around.
Hello, Mike here. I'm not really into the whole DIY home improvement thing, so I've decided to just live in Vault 111. It seems like it's pretty well kitted out already, and I'm just supremely lazy.
Hello, here we are in Sanctuary, the old hometown. It's a bit rustic, but there's a guard post, so you'll be safe. And another guard post up here, some traps, plenty of traps. Mostly traps, in fact. It's a good one.
I'm really sorry about the mess. We haven't cleaned up in, I want to say, 200 years?
Now I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking, Andy, that is quite a lot of kitten and puppy paintings that you have on the walls. But in a depressing post-apocalyptic wasteland, yeah, you need something to lift your spirits and cheer you up. And look at this guy. He's eating a rocket ship. It's adorable. And moving around here, we've got the lounge area. More puppies and kittens there. This is where I like to sit, listen to my radio.
It's the remains of a pretty raucous party, I'll have you know. Yeah, we do like to let our hair down from time to time in Vault 111.
Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading.
Look at all these vegetables. No wonder everyone's so healthy here in the wasteland. Not you, Nick. You don't eat these. This is what we humans call food.
Okay, moving over here, we have the party area. We've got the strobe lights, the mirror ball, the bar. I just like to sit up here and, well, mainly look at kitten pictures.
Here's the dorms, the dormitories for my settlers. I am good to them. They've got power, they got this thing, they've got water somewhere, water over here I reckon. There you go, look, pump some water. fun and exercise and water.
I mean, yeah. The toilet could do with a bit of a clean, and the shower. Jeez. Look at the lime scale on that.
Beds? Beds for sleeping on? They love those.
So I've got, electric lights, all the mod cons. Quite a lot of the power coming out of my generator is I'm actually using to power... This is quite fun, you'll enjoy this. It's a big glowing A for Andy, which I like to look at when I'm having a bath. I like to sit in the tub and just look at the big glowing letter A. It's all computer controlled there, so latest, top of the line. Probably shouldn't be sparking that much.
But now I'll take you through to the crowning achievement of the Sanctuary Homestead, and that's my deluxe nightclub here. I have become a nightclub baron. Here are my disco balls, all 2 of them, and a little lounge area. You can have a smoke, that's an ashtray, and play some pool if you can squeeze in around the edges here, just about. There you go.
But I mean, you can't argue with the square footage. This place is enormous. There's no windows, really, apart from that one that just looks into another room. But, in terms of space, it's brilliant.
My basketball hoop, I like to do sweet dunks through that when I'm relaxing here in Diamond City.
Oh yeah, and the torture box. The research lab for doing my researches into what happens when I electrocute people with Tesla mines. And that's where you're going, Nick, if you don't carry all my stuff without complaining. Nick, hey, Nick, stop chatting up that fan and talk to me. Oh, he's fixing it. But he's going to give it a smooch.
Also, in need of a clean. I'm a vampire as well, apparently.
And then up to the office area. This is where I do all my wasteland admin. That's a scary picture of a stag, not a puppy or a kitten.
Oh, it's my roommate Dave. He's quite quiet, really. He keeps himself to himself.
If we follow this ladder upwards, we can get out onto the roof. Is this the roof? I like to come out here, enjoy the view of Diamond City, and also take baths, apparently. Got a bathtub up here in full view of the marketplace, people having their dinner down there, and the doghouse for dog meat.
Heads up.
Dog meat.
Go
Sit in the doghouse. In you go.
Check
in the
it out.
doghouse. He's very obedient, usually. You're embarrassing me in front of all these people. Yes! Haha, you did it! I'm the best dog trainer ever.
Okay, thanks for taking a look around my post-apocalyptic home. I hope you liked it. In need of a bit of a tidy up, I must confess, but it's got potential. I think that's the key when you're buying a property. Potential.
All right, well, that was Sanctuary. Welcome to Sanctuary. This is your new home. You work for me now. Jin Long, get back on your guard post.
So that was a quick look at our houses in Fallout 4, but we want to see what kind of places you guys have built in Fallout 4 and also your characters. So tweet us at outsidexbox. Let us know how you're getting on in the wasteland. Now it's time to see what's written in the comments and in your lists of things to do in Fallout 4.
That could have been anyone's list.
First up, your comments on last week's show about Black Ops 3 and the times you died horribly in Call of Duty.
Call of Duty has this habit of killing off the character you're playing for dramatic effect. Granted, that dramatic effect reduces a little bit every time it happens, but hey, they love it. James McIntyre feels we're not being entirely fair. Call of Duty doesn't keep killing off the main protagonist, just Infinity Ward. God damn it, Infinity Ward.
It's okay though, because Agent Washington has a solution. He says, to survive in Call of Duty, be voiced by Troy Baker.
Hang on a minute, I know Troy Baker voiced the main guy in Advanced Warfare, but didn't he also do this guy as well?
Oh hey, you're right. No one is safe.
And on the topic of our ghost hunting in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Robert Gaherty has the following to say. Actually, Jacob has been extremely helpful to Charles's research. The massive number of newly violently killed ghosts around since he arrived in London has made finding them so much easier. Result.
Tell me, do you believe in ghosts? Not particularly.
Yes.
Moving on, here are your comments on this video about the special logic of the Fallout universe. Fallout teaches us the world of Fallout operates according to its own special brand of Fallout logic.
And some great, baffling suggestions from you guys, including this from Matthew O'Connor. Almost drowned, drink a bottle of water to recover health.
But eating fire does not stop you being on fire.
How did your bonfire night go, by the way?
Don't ask.
The Rupert litter bin adds this recipe. Lunchbox, check. Pilot light, check. 4 bent tin cans, check. Mash them together and what do you get? I have no idea, but it kills people.
Mike, give that back.
Oh man!
And Noah Garcia points out, the caps stand for the most important resource in the wasteland, water. It would be super ineffective to carry around 15,000 bottles of water, so instead they'd use the caps to stand for water.
So they just left the bottles of water sitting around with no caps on. I'm not drinking that.
Entire currency devalued. Nice job, wasteland traders.
Finally this week, here are your comments on this video in which we stalked each other through a dark meat locker in Grand Theft Auto Online.
Oh
that him?
no!
Is that-
What
who's
happened
that?
to my shotgun? I still have
Oh,
it.
that's Andy. Oh, right. Get him. Oh, what? Is that Mike or Andy?
I've got the
that's Mike.
flashlight on.
Oh, no.
Intergalactic 92 is confused, saying, so Jane got so turned around that she ran from her own teammate, apologised for shooting her enemy, and let him kill her in return, and almost failed to find Andy despite being told where he was. And yet she won.
That's right, I did. Oh, I
That's
remember
true.
this corridor. This is where I was hiding. Ah! Yeah! Slasher wins.
Damn it, Mike. That was your
Sorry.
fault.
Slasher. Meanwhile, commenter Dante Wolf thinks that retracing my steps back to the meat locker sounds like a good name for Mike's memoirs.
Unfortunately, he's already gone with YouTube channel Step Up to Da Mike. Really?
Hey, Senior Petuche is just both surprised and proud that Mike didn't fall for that Aston Martin bait.
This says that Mike invented cars.
I'm going to go back to the studio.
Okay. Now, I'm sure I would remember Mike ramping a Lamborghini from New York to London.
That is it for Show of the Week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button because it does remove 100 rads. So what are you waiting for? You could still save all those teeth.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Okay, lunch.
Okay, bench. That's what you sound like.
You've been playing far too much Fallout 4.
I know.